So yes, this past weekend, we saw Reuben Amorim's Manchester United beat Everton 4-0, completely dominant over Everton. And while this is a game that if you're a United fan or a Premier League fan, you would expect to see, based on United's form this season, it was not guaranteed. I do think Reuben Amorim has shown a clear style of play for this Manchester United team, which, in my opinion, you never saw under Erik ten Hag. And one player in particular has improved just in the short time that Amorim has taken over Manchester United, and that's Marcus Rashford. Look, if you've been following me, I made a video very early into my YouTube career talking about Marcus Rashford, and while I am a Liverpool fan, I am a big fan of Marcus Rashford, specifically just down to the fact that I think he's a good guy, and I respect a lot of the charity that he has done, particularly during, the pandemic, and how he helped out children in schools with lunches. I think Marcus Rashford showed that he's a very, very good person, and sometimes topics like that, it goes beyond football. While I very, very much do not like Manchester United and a lot of players that have played for Manchester United, I respect Marcus Rashford, and I like him very much based on that fact. Independent of that, though, I think he's a player that has gotten a lot of what I would describe as undue criticism. Criticism towards him, which I don't think he necessarily deserved. And I feel as though, thus far, while it's been a short time under Amorim, he's drastically improved. I think that you can see there's a style of play through Manchester United that it's clear and obvious. You can see Amorim on the touchline. He's very, very animated, very, very much coaching his players through the game. And I think that that is a benefit to Marcus Rashford. Prior, I felt as though Manchester United looked like a bunch of individuals going out there and playing, and you could see the level of a lot of them was very high, but you could also recognize that they weren't playing a style of football. And I think that Manchester United, so far under Amorim, while they haven't been Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson, I think for a guy who has basically just inherited the team from a complete dumpster fire, I think he's done well. And to be honest with you, I looked at Manchester United as though they were a dumpster fire prior to Amorim. And I felt as though the criticism towards Marcus Rashford was often completely overblown, and a lot of other players wouldn't get that criticism if it was on them, because it's Marcus Rashford and it's Manchester United. So the boyhood talent who came through the academy is going to get the blame when necessarily it shouldn't all be on him. But I think he's very much improved. He's back to his scoring ways. We're seeing other players particularly improve. Ahmad looks fantastic. Bruno Fernandes looks like he's playing with intensity, playing with passion once again. I think that if you're a Manchester United fan, I am not happy that Ruben Amorim is your manager, but I do think that there's been specific improvements. Now, when it comes to Marcus Rashford, I think a big thing that United fans need to be wary of is the fact that he may leave in the winter. You need to just come to grips with that. There's been a lot of turmoil with United over the past couple of years, and a lot of blame put on Rashford through the fans, through the club, things of that nature, where I don't think you can blame him if he leaves to go to a team like PSG, which he has been linked to heavily. With that being said, I think the club need to keep Marcus Rashford. I would not say Marcus Rashford is world class, because I hold the players in world class to a specific echelon of players. Virgil van Dijk, Mo Salah, Erling Haaland. There's probably only a handful of players in the English Premier League which I would categorize as world class. However, Marcus Rashford to me is one step below world class, and I don't think that Manchester United fans and the club recognize that. This is a guy that we have seen, when he is firing on all cylinders, is a world class talent. And I think that, to be honest, what doesn't put him into that world class category is the fact that he's so inconsistent. But I think that the inconsistencies from Marcus Rashford are often blamed on the individual and not blamed on the club, and not blamed on the team or the manager. He needs to be playing in a system which is beneficial to him. Too many times I see Manchester United trying to play Marcus Rashford off the left. He's a center forward and play him as such. I think that Marcus Rashford could do very well under Reuben Amorim, and I think that if you're a United fan, which I am not, I can't stand United, so I hope he leaves, but I think if you're a United fan, I think that you want Marcus Rashford to remain for the remainder of the season, and then if things are still not going the way that you want, the club and Rashford look to separate. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know every time I make a new video. I currently am on track to 1,000 subscribers. I just passed over 500, so any subscription really helps me. Also, my Twitter is down below in the description. Please make sure to follow me on there. I'm always giving out my football takes on there as well. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.